Hi guys, it's your favourite bucket hat wearing reviewer. So basically I'm just going to do a quick weekly WWE roundup, see if you guys like it. This is my quick thoughts on what's happened. It won't be an overly long one, it's going to be pretty concise, or as concise as I can possibly do it. Let's start off on Monday Night Raw. Talking about actual storylines that are progressing, let's be honest, WWE haven't really focused on progressing any storylines lately. In terms of that, I mean long form storytelling. I used to love the continuity. I remember as a young kid when I started watching the wrestling, it was in the Attitude Era. I was literally, I don't know, 8 or 9, something like that. There was like long form storytelling. People would bring other characters into it, such as, for example, Paul Bearer brought Kane into wrestling because, well, into WWE. Glenn Jacobs was wrestling before that, and he's also even in WWE as Isaac Yankem. But yeah, basically Paul Bearer brought Kane in because he said, Undertaker, I want to defeat you. The only way I'll defeat you is by trying to have different people against him, such as Mankind, various other guys. And he said, oh, I've got your brother Kane. So he literally gave Kane a job, and which he then went to do amazing things with for what it was, 15-20 years, and then he's now actually a mayor of Knoxville, I believe. So yeah, he had a good career out of it. But basically they all started off with a long form storytelling, because Paul Bearer thought, oh, let me go against Undertaker, and here's what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring forth somebody else. Nowadays it doesn't seem to be the case. On this week's Raw, I'm trying to think, yeah, well, Ricochet was injured, so I can't blame WWE for that. Ricochet had an injury. He was supposed to be in the DX segment, in the last segment, where DX helped Seth Rollins take on the club. I'm not calling it the OC, because the OC makes me think of a television show my little brother used to watch. More me, my brother a little bit. He watched it a bit. I think he was more into One Tree Hill, or possibly 90210. Well, it might have all been me. I'm not gonna lie, they're all great shows. But yeah, the OC is what they call in the club. They're calling the original club. I don't think Vince McMahon has got to 2003, 2004 TV yet. He's probably still in 1985 suffering succotash and making people say that kind of rubbish. Anyway, this isn't a Vince burial, which you can find on various different YouTubes. But no, basically, let's get back into what I'm trying to say. So yeah, Ricochet was injured, that's why I had to use Seth Rollins. But also, a storyline which did get progressed in a kind of way was The Fiend appearing. So basically, on Monday Night Raw, The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, appeared and attacked Mick Foley, aka Mankind, with a mandible claw. That interests me. Will The Fiend be continuing to do the mandible claw in the future? I'm very interested to see. I hope so. I'm not too sure. We'll go into SmackDown in a minute. I'm trying to think what else happened on Raw. So Stone Cold came out, got a huge pop. Oh, by the way, it was the highest rated Raw since WrestleMania 2018, which shows you two things. One, people do care about Stone Cold Steve Austin's, the Mick Foley's, Hulk Hogan's. I care about them. I'm not gonna lie to you, they are legends. But here's the problem: WWE has spent so many years loving up the Attitude Era, focusing on the Attitude Era fans and stuff. And look, a lot of you guys probably watch it, and that's fair enough. If you watch it, like, that's fine. I grew up watching it, it was good. But the audience now is more in tune with technical wrestling, with like All Elite Wrestling, New Japan Wrestling. I'm talking about the vast majority, in terms of younger fans under 40. If you guys are a bit older, because I'm almost 30, so I'm trying to think what the age group would be, probably maybe up to 35, maybe, at Era. But the thing is, they haven't, and by they I mean WWE haven't really got behind anyone to an exponential level, and by that I mean, look at Roman Reigns. They pushed him, but they didn't push him in a direction which he should have been pushed. So as soon as the fans turned on him, here's what you do: you make Roman Reigns the heel, you make him NWO style, like Hulk Hogan, Hollywood Roman Reigns, Hollywood Hulk Hogan. It could have been perfect. They didn't do that. They carried on making him a face, and only now he's just got better, and that's partly because he had to go off and come back because of personal issues. But at the end of the day, they could have made him a monster star. They didn't. Daniel Bryan obviously got injuries and stuff like that, but they took about a year and a half, maybe more, really, about 2 years maybe to capitalise on him. They didn't really capitalise him as much as they could. CM Punk, at the height of his fame, after Money in the Bank, had a pipe bomb, great ratings, but they go look back at those ratings, guys. Those ratings were impeccable, especially compared to now. What did they do? They buried him and had him lose to was it Kevin Nash or Triple H? Either Kevin Nash or Triple H, and they had Triple H then face Kevin Nash. It was just stupid. It's pure stupidity. He faced Alberto Del Rio, lost the match, won the match. It's just nonsense. They should have had him looking strong, beating everyone, smashing Triple H, smashing Kevin Nash, smashing Alberto Del Rio, smashing everyone, make him the big star, the focal point, and they still could have been great till this day, in my opinion. But they don't focus on that. They focus on bringing back old stars. The Rock, when he beat CM Punk after that 1 year long reign, that was a bit nonsensical. Let's be honest. I'm a Rock fan. I've got a DVD I can show you one day, guys. I love The Rock. If you smell what The Rock is cooking, is one of the catchphrases I used to at school. But I'm an objective guy. There's no reason for The Rock to have that title except for a bit of mainstream press. And after the mainstream press, what did The Rock do? He went back to his normal career, which is movies. It didn't really help the WWE business. Having CM Punk go over and The Rock would have helped. That's one or two examples I'm giving you guys. WWE's problem is, by loving up the past stars, the Sergeant Slaughters, who almost got crickets, no one knew he was, the Rob Van Dams, who me and my brother loved watching up, growing up as a kid. But by loving up these past stars, you're actually neglecting the future stars. If Ricochet was fit, yeah, maybe they would have given Ricochet. But let's be honest, the club should have gone over. At the end of the day, whether it's Seth Rollins and DX or not, they're a bunch of 50-year-old men, literally, like late 40s to early 50-year-old men. They're dads or granddads, and they made the club look silly. It was just stupid. I can't personally agree or appreciate that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's my personal view, guys, so let me know what you guys think about that. But there's no story progression on Monday Night Raw in terms of that, really. Yeah, it's just the legends coming out 24/7. It's comedy and it's funny and it gets good ratings on YouTube, but does it actually progress the wrestling product? I don't think it does. So that's all I'm going to say about Raw. Let's go to SmackDown. SmackDown, on the other hand, did a lot of good things. Number one being Kofi Kingston's promo against Randy Orton. They actually showed some continuity, which I love. I'm sure you guys love. If you're watching my channel, you're probably a hardcore wrestling fan. If not, fair play, and I'm going to try and make things as simple and simplify things as I can. Simplify like the old game show, The Cube. Shout out Mo Farah, the first guy to beat The Cube, and shout out Philip Schofield, that's been a legend in the game. But yeah, basically Kofi Kingston referenced 2009, which was an incident when he was wrestling Randy Orton. They had a great match, but afterward, like, Randy Orton just did like the fact that Kofi botched, and basically there was a little personal issue, and actually Kofi referenced that and he said, "You use your influence to keep me down." And then the best bit was Randy Orton said, "You know what? Do I use my influence? Yes, I did." I was like, wow, that's pulling the curtain up. It's a peel behind the curtain, looking through the curtain, like, oh, that's kind of exciting. I like that. I like that a lot. They showed Ali again. He did a Mustafa Ali, formerly now known as Ali. He loves shortening people's names. But he did another of his like superhero kind of things, like he'll inspire us and he's gonna inspire everyone. Like when I say us, I mean humans in general. We're not the same origin, but he wants to inspire different people and kids and adults and all different types of people. Man, I like that. I thought that was good. And he's coming for the WWE title. Samoa Joe obviously had like a match with Kofi and Randy Orton. RKO Joe, which kind of was good for his character. Oh, Randy Orton doesn't care. I appreciated that. Trying to think what else. The Fiend. So basically, here's probably the most important part. So Finn Balor comes out. It says, "Oh, why am I in the crosshairs of the Fiend, aka Bray Wyatt?" Bray Wyatt comes out as the fun time Firefly Funhouse character. Basically, then he says, "Oh, the Fiend isn't like him. He's an abomination. The Fiend's gonna come after Finn Balor." And then it all goes black. The Fiend actually himself comes out. Looks a bit gruesome, looks a bit scary in terms of wrestling at least. And then basically says, "I'm coming for you, Finn Balor." That was good. And then I'm gonna skip ahead a bit. The last part of SmackDown was when Kevin Owens was supposed to fight Roman Reigns with Drew McIntyre as the ref. Obviously Drew McIntyre was crooked. Roman Reigns hit him and then Kevin Owens hit him. Elias tried to get involved. Elias got bullied and stunned. Shane McMahon got thrown back in the ring while Roman Reigns got stunned. Drew McIntyre got bullied. I loved it. I love that ending. And also, before I finished the video, Charlotte actually said, because she lost to Ember Moon, quick roll up. Ember Moon did a slight heel turn against Bayley. I'm not going through every single match, guys. I'm just going through the main tangible results and the main continuity, the main things that show some continuity for me and for you guys, which you can look back on. But I really enjoyed it. SmackDown, that is. I really enjoyed SmackDown. I thought it was good. Raw, I don't care. Like if you like Legends and you love up Legends, yeah, cool. I'm a grown ass man. If I want to see Hulk Hogan, I'm gonna be in it with a comment. I'll watch old Hulk Hogan in its prime. I don't really get anything from that. Was it causing Stone Cold? Yeah, it's always causing Stone Cold. But at the end of the day, it's gonna pop 1 week straight in. It's not gonna be long lasting, is it? It's not gonna be something that you can do every single week, bringing the legends. So I've really and truly, I've got nothing more to say about legends. But on SmackDown, really good characterization, really good promo by Kofi Kingston, really good by Charlotte. Charlotte Flair said, oh, what am I going to do after, what am I going to do at SummerSlam, what am I going to do after this match, after this loss to Ember Moon? And basically, spoilers, big rumour is, guys, about 70% sure this will happen. It's going to be Trish Stratus, because it's in Toronto. SummerSlam is in Toronto, Canada. Trish Stratus obviously lives down the road from Toronto. And basically, she's going to go down, and it's going to be Trish Stratus, Icon versus Icon. And listen, here's what I just said about passing it on and actually letting the younger talents go over. I'm 99% sure Trish will do the right thing, and she would actually possibly request that Charlotte goes over. It helps Charlotte Flair, it helps wrestling in 2019. Anyway, guys, I'm doing this WWE video at the behest of my brother, because he said you guys would appreciate WWE videos. As you guys can tell, I'm really following AEW, I'm really following NJPW, New Japan Pro Wrestling. That's more my type of wrestling. But I will do occasional WWE videos if you guys view them enough. So if you want to see more WWE talk, please do more. Please view this, give me some comments, give me some interaction, and I'll do more WWE videos. If not, I'll probably revert back to type, which is AEW, NJPW, Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, MLW Fusion, and the kind of wrestling I'm personally really enjoying right now. But like I said, if you guys do view this in decent numbers, then I will probably do a weekly WWE Roundup. This has really been weekly Raw and SmackDown Roundup. I will be doing 205 and NXT the next couple of days, because I actually do watch NXT, NXT UK and 205 Live, and I really enjoy those products. I enjoy them much more than Raw and SmackDown personally. So I will also do a, let's say, network. I'll do WWE Network Roundup, and this will be my actual WWE Roundup. So my weekly WWE Roundup will always consist of Raw and SmackDown. I've tried to keep this video as concise as possible for you guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the bucket hat as always. Stay cool. If you are in England, it's really hot today. Cheers, guys.